welcome everybody to Church Insider. This is another new segment that will be a lot of different random things we will be talking about. So, it is called In the Studio, as we're in the studio. And for our first episode, I decided that I would talk to Strong Silence, who I have on the line here. And you won't be able to hear him because I don't want you to hear his voice. You won't be able to see him, but I can hear and see him. So we'll be talking, and I can tell you what he says. So you can get some insight from him, but not directly from him. So, let's start off with his news source, SS News. Very interesting. He's wrote 2 articles so far. Yeah, and so, yeah, he just said he's definitely thinking about doing more, which is amazing, because they've been interesting, and he's been getting leaks, and we can talk more about those in normal edition, but since we have him here, I'd like to ask him a few questions in front of you, even though I probably already know these answers. So the first question I would like to ask you is, who are you? Of course, this is a question that everybody wants to know. His answer was, I don't know, who am I? Because that's the big question. Although, how long do you think until Behind the Mask comes out? I mean, it really depends. He just basically said, it depends on how long it takes. We need to find that last chapter, and I agree. We both agree that we need another chapter. Not exactly sure what it's going to be. It's a little bit strange. Let's see. Let's fire another question at him. Are you going to be participating in Spontaneous at any point in time? Okay, so he said probably not, because he is focused on his news outlet, and he's almost never there, which makes sense. But Dane, he participates, and he's never there either. But, as you can see, we want to keep him classified as much as possible, so we wouldn't even really be able to FaceTime unless we did it like this. We'd probably have to do audio. I could hear him. That's about it. But it would make it very difficult for him, because he wouldn't be able to see it. But, he doesn't have a big interest anyway, because he's not there, so he doesn't know what he's missing. Let's see, what other questions do we have here. What do you think about the New Society stocks? Okay. He thinks they're a great idea, and he thinks that they are going to make it so that the rich people get richer and the poor people stay poor. And the reason for that is that the rich people are rich because they're smart, more than likely in the New Society's case. If you're smart, then you are going to... One second, you just cut out. Okay, he's back. Then you're more than likely going to do stuff like that. Okay. Yep. Bye. Okay, so Strong Silence had to go. But we did get a few questions fired in at him, which is good. Now you can see this if you want to. We did get a few questions in there, and basically what he was saying about the stocks is that they are awesome. If you know how to use them, you gotta be smart, obviously. He might have a stock guide, he said. So that's Strong Silence. You didn't see him or hear him, but that is Strong Silence. This is In the Studio. It's gonna be fun. We're just gonna do a bunch of things. Interview our lights guy who's with us. Also going to interview other people just for fun. We're probably going to have some spontaneous battles here in the studio. That'll be some fun. Just a lot of fun stuff here In the Studio. Not as much informative. Like I said, just fun talking to Strong Silence and stuff. So, I think that's pretty much it. But stay tuned to the next episodes. We'll do some more fun things.